Alasr,
Yes.
the Surat Alasr. And as you know, this is something that speaks of humanity, and it tells us
Exactly, yes.
it's like an instruction.
Yes.
And it is very important that our brothers and sisters
Yes.
get a good and strong understanding about
Exactly,
this.
yes.
So first, allow me to ask you, what is the significance of the chapter?
Exactly. Thank you so much for this. First of all, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Almighty, the Lord of the worlds, and may Allah's peace, mercy, and the blessings be upon His final and last messenger, Muhammad. And may Allah's peace, mercy, and the blessings be upon you and all the brothers here and all of our viewers, Muslims or non-Muslims from over the globe. Speaking of the significance of this chapter in particular, which is Surah Al-Asr, Imam Shafi, may Allah have mercy on him, the great scholar of Islam and the founder of one of the four schools of Islamic jurisprudence, he was reported to have said, if Allah the Almighty were to reveal only this chapter, it would have been sufficient for the people to understand the significance and the purpose of the true purpose of their existence in this world.
True.
Because when you look at the Quran, in essence, the Quran is a call to Allah the Almighty and worshipping Allah the Almighty and doing good deeds. And here, these are meanings and these are values that transcend any gender or any race or any ethnicity, because the Quran is not only for Muslims to benefit from, but it's a message and it's a book of guidance, not only for Muslims, but still, even if you are a non-Muslim, still you can study the Quran and you can learn and benefit from the Quran.
True.
Okay, so when you look at the Quran and when you read into the Quran and explore and delve more into the Quran, you'll find out that the Quran teaches us how to be better human beings, and how to worship Allah the Almighty, and also it teaches us the purpose of our existence and at the same time the nature of our existence. Not only the purpose, but at the same time the nature of our existence. So again, these are things that not only Muslims should care about, but any human being should care about this. Okay, so this is why when you read, and inshallah as we will do now, in the chapter of Al-Asr, we will find out that it answers these same very questions that all the people are concerned about, whether they are Arabs, non-Arabs, from any part of the world, they care about this. So here at the very beginning, Allah the Almighty starts by making an oath actually, and we know that Allah the Almighty, He is the powerful and He is the creator, and Allah the Almighty is not in need of making an oath or anything like this, but actually Allah the Almighty, out of His wisdom and out of His generosity and His mercy on us, He makes this oath for us in order for us to pause, to reflect, and think beyond what we normally think about. So the Allah the Almighty swears by Al-Asr. And in very simple terms, and due to the limited time that we have here in this episode, the scholars, many scholars, they said that what is meant by Al-Asr here in very simple terms is time. Time. And when it comes to time, it's a blessing from Allah the Almighty. And Allah the Almighty, because He is the most merciful and He is the most just, He provides all human beings with time, and all human beings are equal in time. Exactly. All human beings have 20 hours per day.
24 hours.
24 hours, I mean.
Yes, it's true.
So you see what I mean? All human beings are equal in this. So Allah the Almighty, to direct our attention to the importance of time, and the importance of utilizing our time, and making the best out of our time, Allah Almighty draws our attention to time.
Point.
Also, it could mean by the age, which means the age or the period of time that the people live in. And this applies in all ages, all the way from Prophet Adam, peace be upon him, and including Prophet Moses, Prophet Jesus, peace be upon him, and all the way to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And also, Al-Asr here could also refer to the time of the prayer, which is Al-Asr prayer, or the afternoon prayer. And this also, we can find also in a reference to this, the Muslim scholars said about when they spoke of this, what is mentioned in chapter Al-Baqarah. حافظوا على الصلاة والصلاة الوسطى, which is the midmost prayer,
yes.
because this is a time when the people are usually caring about their daily life,
yes.
and their materialistic affairs. So Allah the Almighty draws our attention to the great blessings of this time, and how is it? It's very important to do acts of good deeds and acts of worship in this time in particular. I'm talking here very briefly, by the way.
Yes.
Also, it could mean Al-Asr here, that something that which is being squeezed or
yes.
being pressed.
Yes.
So also, so someone here,
it has so many interpretations.
exactly. So what is the link here between something squeezed or something
yeah.
pressed and the first one, which is time or age?
Yes.
Because Allah the Almighty is drawing our attention to the importance of making the best of our time. Because in the life of a Muslim, every second counts. And this is why, and I'm talking here to the youth, in the life of a Muslim, there is nothing called spare time, yes. or a time that excuse me, please. Or a time that you are not in need of. Sure. Every moment that we spend in our life should be used wisely, sure. and thoughtfully, in order to get us closer to Allah the Almighty. Allah. And also, Al-Asr could mean, all these are important things because it's important to put us in the picture and to see the meaning behind what is coming next after this oath from Allah the Almighty, this tremendous oath. Yes, yes. Also, it could mean the period at the end of the day, because at this time you can see the day declining, true. Which also gives us a reflection of the true essence of this life, true. Which is a very short one. True. So with that being said, what is the next? What comes after this tremendous oath, which highlights a very important component and element of our lives, which is our time, the time that we spend in this life here, the time that after which it will determine our eternity. True. Because you know that it's either a paradise and gardens or it will be hellfire. True. So Allah the Almighty next says, إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ, that indeed or verily man, all human beings, not only yes, Muslims, yes, or a believer, yes. Man is indeed in sheer great loss. And the word loss here, yes, it could be translated as, it could be translated as loss, but actually not only that, it means actually destruction. And also it includes the meaning of being deceived, mm-hmm. and cheated, and also being not aware of the value of the great commodity or the great assets that you have in your life.
Being tricked,
exactly,
to not actually know the value of this.
Exactly, the value, which takes us back to the point of the value of life or the value of our time here. So it's almost like you can see a divine hand. Yes, yes. Wrapping on our shoulders, yeah. saying, "Hey, you need to wake up. True. This is what you need to look at and to look towards." Okay, so إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ, that all mankind is indeed in a great loss, in a tremendous loss.
Huda TV's social media sites are the best way to contact us from anywhere around the world. Stay connected with Huda TV's latest news and programs through Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Skype, and Instagram. It's fast and easy. Stay up to date with your favorite shows and scholars today. Huda TV, a light in every home.